What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Level Start Podcast, part of the Play Legit Network, your only source for gaming and real talk. I'm your host, T42. Well, for those of you that are in America or whatnot, happy Memorial Day, a day later. Thank you to all those veterans out there, all you gamer veterans and active military men and women that are out there, part of the armed forces. So there you go. Thank you for what it is you do thanks. So, moving right along, we're into the news, another week, we're getting closer and closer to E3, but we're going to talk about a few other things that are kind of outside the realm of E3. Today, we're going to look at what, according to Sony, saying is already being profitable as their PS4. Now, according to the CEO, Sony president, in terms of game titles for PS4, as of April 13th, 47 titles had been launched, with a total of 20.5 million units being sold via retailers and over the network on PlayStation Store. From a profitability perspective, PS4 is also already contributing profit on a hardware unit basis, establishing very different business framework from that of the previous platform businesses. Essentially, it costs roughly around $381 per unit to build. So there isn't much of a profit loss as were before. With the PS3, it cost about $805 per unit sold when it was only being sold for $599. So they're allowing themselves to drastically reduce costs because there's better, more efficient technology to deliver a better system out there. And I think this is pretty fantastic. They are already showing profits. I think it's safe to say that Sony's doing some things really well right off the bat. With this console launch. Well, I mean, it's been half a year, I guess, but whatever. It's doing pretty fantastic really early on in the game. Moving on from that, Planetary Annihilation has a new single-player mode, and it's pretty great that they finally have this. This game is still in the alpha beta kind of thing, but it's more taking on some FTL-style gameplay more than RTS's style of gameplay. But it's still a lot of fun. If you guys haven't seen anything to do with Planetary Annihilation, I should suggest you check it out, especially if you're into strategy games. This is kind of like the spiritual successor to games such as Total Annihilation and Supreme Commander. So yeah, same kind of deal. So check that out. As a matter of fact, we do have a quick little trailer for you to show you guys, so you guys can kind of get an understanding of what Planetary Annihilation is all about. Check this out. Yeah, guys, I've played a little bit of Planetary Annihilation myself. I really like it. I think it's fun. I think it shows a lot of promise. For me, personally, the controls are a little wonky with the camera, so I haven't played in a while, so I don't know if they've adjusted some of that stuff. But other than that, the game is a pretty solid, fun thing to do. And you can conquer like other moons and other planets and then use those moons to destroy the planet in the solar system that the other player's on. It's really kind of cool. But moving on. There's this mod out there for Doom 2 that is pretty crazy because it is in a engine that is pretty old for its time. I mean, we're talking the Doom 2 engine came out in 1993, and this mod is called Total Chaos. And for an engine that is relatively old compared to today's standards, this is looking pretty good for what it is. If you guys are into the old Doom, Wolfenstein style of gameplay, check out this mod for Doom 2. It's called Total Chaos, and we have a little bit of a trailer on that as well. So take a look at the Total Chaos mod for Doom 2. Yeah, guys, what'd you think about that one? I really like that. I think it's cool that the technology is still viable and useful. Old games have always got a place, in my opinion. They're always there's just gonna be some fun to be had somewhere. That's why retro game stores do so well. Even old PC games can still be modded to have fun with. But we're going to get into the new PC game era. I mentioned Wolfenstein a second ago, and I have played Wolfenstein The New Order, and it's fantastic. And we have a little review for you guys today, so check out my review of Wolfenstein The New Order, because it is awesome. Check this review out. What's up, everybody? This is T42 with his first review, and today we're going to be looking at Wolfenstein The New Order. Now here's the thing about Wolfenstein. It's a game series that's been around for a long time, and they haven't really done anything in quite a while. As a matter of fact, the last game they put out wasn't really that great. So there's a lot of hype, especially with all the trailers that were out for this game. A lot of people were kind of curious to see if they could deliver, and it looks like this time they had. One of the great things that stood out to me about this Wolfenstein The New Order that I really liked was the simplicity of getting into the game. There was no seriousness to it. They just threw you kind of right in. And right off the bat, when you go to choose your difficulty, it's an immediate throwback to the old style of choosing your difficulty from the days of Doom, Duke Nukem. It kind of gives you that old school feeling with a new school look. And it throws you right into the middle of this story. It's World War II, it's in the 1940s. Of course, it's an altered history, and the Nazis are kind of shaking things up a bit. You go in to go take out this mad scientist character. It's a lot of fun. The action at the very beginning really throws you into it, and the first hour of the game is nothing but an intro. And I think it says a lot about what you're getting into. I mean, you're being thrown into the thick of it, and there's all kinds of stuff, and you're having fun storming the castle, and here you are, right in the mess of everything going on. And so it's an hour into the game, and then you finally get into your intro credit sequence, and the story goes on from there. This game has a lot of different mechanics that's a lot of fun. You can do stealthy, sneaky stuff with like throwing knives and silenced guns, to running and gunning and going all commando and being awesome. There's also a lot of dual wielding that you can do, which is a lot of fun too. You can duel anything from these high-end capacity shotguns to low-end pistols. They even give you kind of an Uber gun that you can use too as well. It's kind of fun to play around with. The music's great. The audio is great. The only thing about the audio that does need to be adjusted is the dialogue. You have to adjust it for the dialogue because the dialogue is soft at times. So you got to kind of mess with your audio settings to really understand or have them enunciate what it is that they're trying to tell you. There's some cool features about this game. Like within it, there's some little Easter eggs here and there. If you can find them, they're a lot of fun. They're little nostalgia bits, like an old poster for the original Wolfenstein. Things like that. The one thing I didn't really like about this game was there was an unnecessary, in my opinion, unnecessary sex scene in it. Of course, it doesn't really show anything, but there was no lead up to it, and it just kind of happened between two characters that just randomly met in a weird kind of way. And not to say that one night stands don't happen, but this one was kind of strange. So I thought that was kind of a weird twist, I guess you could say, towards the beginning of the game. Kind of didn't really make any sense to me. But other than that, I thought this game was pretty solid. Definitely recommend it. Go check it out. Go check out our gameplay of it on our Twitch page. I would like to say that this is a definite 4.5 out of 5. So if you get yourself the opportunity, play this game. You will have so much fun. Doesn't take itself seriously, and you will enjoy all the different little features, different little things you can do, and it's just fun, guys. It's the first game in a while where I just sat down and I was like, man, there's just no end to the fun I am having while I'm playing this. Alright, guys, that's it. Enjoy. 4.5 out of 5. That's what you get. Alright. Till next time, take it easy. Guys, I'm telling you, I really did have a lot of fun playing Wolfenstein The New Order. The game just it just wasn't a lack of fun. There was so much fun in that game, as you clearly saw by my review. Now, that review is also going to be up separately, so you can check the review out on its own separately if you want to. There will be some kind of thing to go along with that. Now, having said that, last week I did stream this on our Play Legit Twitch page, twitch.tv/PlayLegit. It was a lot of fun, and tomorrow night you guys will get a nice taste of the new Watch Dogs. I will be playing the new Watch Dogs Wednesday night this upcoming week, which should be tomorrow as of the launching of this video. So check out twitch.tv/PlayLegit so you guys can check out the new gameplay footage of Watch Dogs, as I will be streaming that tomorrow. Speaking of Watch Dogs, GameStop has said that Watch Dogs breaks records for most next-gen pre-orders. Demand for the game is so great that the retailer plans to open 3,500 of its U.S. stores for launch events prior to the game's release. According to the Escapist magazine here, the buzz surrounding Watch Dogs has grown to a fever pitch with the game's release now only days away. Nobody seems to be more aware of that than GameStop, who recently reported that Ubisoft's open-world game is breaking pre-order records. Watch Dogs is proving to be the highest pre-ordered next-generation console game in the retailer's history. According to Bob Puzon, GameStop's senior vice president of merchandising via GameSpot.com. That's pretty fantastic. It just goes to show you that people want something new and something different. They want an interesting game that's going to grip them, something that, especially for the consoles. The next gen consoles are going to need this. They're going to need something that they, that's going to grip them, that's going to change and be more interesting. It's going to have interesting gameplay dynamics. It's not your stereotypical once a year we're going to launch the next title for this game series. I'm looking at you Call of Duties and Assassin's Creeds. it's something new, and I think that's what everybody's wanting. Wolfenstein: The New Order was definitely new. It carried over the same name, but the fact is like it was so fresh and entertaining and just fun. It was just fun. Like, for anything, just go and have fun. The story was there was a story there that made sense. It was an unrealistic story, so you could call it like a fantasy story or an alternate story piece to our world, if you want to call it that. But yeah, no, people really want something fun, new, and different. And the fact is this game's kind of relevant with the way technology in our world's going, with all this spying and hacking and all this other stuff. People want to kind of get in on that. They want to see what this game's all about, and so check it out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Zelda Hyrule Warriors screenshots reveal. This is something new, guys. This is pretty awesome. New playable character. You guys should be seeing some of these screenshots here now. I'm really excited for this, for you Nintendo fans as well as you Zelda fans specifically. They are coming out with this Zelda Hyrule Warriors game, and they are releasing a new playable character. It's going to be Impa. From the Zelda series. You should remember Impa. She will be a playable character and will have some form of DLC along with that, the game. So that's really awesome. There will also be a 2-player mode where one person can play on the gamepad while the other person can play on the TV, which is a really cool feature. So this is really awesome, guys. What do you think of this? It's going to be launching in Japan first on August 14th, which is not really a surprise because a lot of these games coming from Japan usually get launched in Japan first and then elsewhere later. So I'm excited. Are you excited for this? Tell us what you guys think in the comments down below. And so yeah, these screenshots are pretty fantastic. I mean, this game looks just glorious. I'm really excited for it for a number of reasons. Most reason being that I'm a huge Zelda fan, and I love the Zelda games, all of them. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. It should be pretty fantastic. So there you go. Alright guys, that's gonna be our show for this week. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. We are playlegit.net, where you guys can catch all of our reviews and videos there. And thanks for tuning in this week. Stay on the lookout for all of our stuff down the road, and take it easy and play legit, guys. See ya.